3 comics that made me feel so deeply that weeks later I was still thinking about them. Not many comics have this kind of power where it digs deep into your heart and mind. They're dealing with heavy topics and it shows you really the depth of this medium. Punk Rock Jesus by Sean Gordon Murphy. This is his auteur journey here as a writer and artist, all in black and white. These just incredible Sean Gordon Murphy lines. But it's this wild story that kind of tells Sean's personal journey of going from Catholic to atheist. And in this story, they've gone back to the shroud, gotten the DNA from that, injected it into a woman to sort of rebirth Jesus Christ in the modern day. Then this child's whole life, a la Truman Show, is videotaped, and his mother is put under a microscope, and people live and die by what happens on this episode of TV. So it becomes this crazy narcissistic media message, as well as this discussion about religious zealotry and all the consequences that come with that here. And our point of view character is a member of the IRA who then killed a bunch of people and is now working in security to protect this young Jesus, and is now sort of on his pathway to repentance, right? So you get this really interesting story with a Catholic, but it's a member of the IRA, a scientist, a boy who has been told he's Jesus, who then turns out to become atheist in the end. What a wild tale. It's violent. It's full of great Sean Gordon Murphy art. Can't recommend it enough. Daytripper by Fabio Moon and Gabriel Ba. Wow, this is a Brazilian story, and it deals with a man who writes obituaries and then dies young. And then each chapter is a new section of his life, ending with his death in some way and an obituary about it. It forces you to deeply reflect on the finer things in life, family, relationship, and what would happen when they all go away. So it forces you to deeply reflect on the things that are most important in life. Hence, like my little guy right here. It's a wild story. You're not expecting this kind of emotion from a comic book, but you can see the relationship with him and his dad, the relationship that he had with some of his failed relationships with his wife. Ladybird by Darcy Van Polgeest and Ian Bertram. Wow, this book is a gut punch, man. What a powerful story. Deals with a Canadian tribe. It's in the far future, and this evil empire is essentially pulverizing the earth, invading into Canada and destroying these native tribes. And there's this last group left, and this young girl is sort of destined to save this tribe, right? Who happens to be the descendant of the evil leader of this empire through her mother, who had this affair with this leader when she was kidnapped. It is this nuanced story with different layers of treachery and rebellion and betrayal. I mean, look at the kind of page here and the way it's telling this story. And this young girl goes to prison break out this amazing axe wielder, this legendary hero of the tribe, right? He's got this Canadian t-shirt on here, and he's went from this beautiful, handsome, heroic dude to this old, grizzled man who's at the end of his life that's going to wage this rebellion against this evil empire. So it's this great story of the underdog facing the impossible empire here, set with these complex characters with sad, hard-hitting moments, but with a triumphant ending here. The art and design of this world is just like nothing else out there. The way it moves you and takes you into the story.